The messy, tedious task of cleaning up after the worst snowfall Cleveland has ever experienced has begun. When James Key's car slid into the ditch, he walked home, knowing he could come for it later. He obviously wasn't alone.
It just took them maybe an hour or so to get here. They said they had 25 ahead of me, so it wasn't bad.
Most roads are still too treacherous to drive, so most law enforcement officers are patrolling in their private four-wheel drive vehicles. Even emergency vehicles are just now beginning to venture out. Many homes around the county suffered damage, mostly in the form of fallen trees. But when the snow stopped, some of the hardest hit were area industries. Roof damage was a common problem.
Once it began to come down, it took the plumbing with it from the sprinkler system, and that gave us the water damage. And it just gradually, as more and more snow accumulated, more and more began to pull loose until the entire face of the building, where the two buildings joined together, are separated.
Today, workers were clearing out the damaged area, moving undamaged equipment to other places in the plant. There's been no estimate of damage here. The insurance adjuster is stuck in Chattanooga. But that's not slowing down the rebuilding effort.
We have volunteers that have come in today, management personnel and volunteers, just to help with the cleanup. And we will probably be in that mode for the next 24 hours and be back into production within 48 hours.
Down the road, Permnicolor's plant number 3 was not as lucky. The entire roof collapsed, causing nearly $1 million in damage to the building and contents. Officials here are not so sure when they'll be back in operation. With the mobile newsroom in Cleveland, Lewis Lee, News 12.